Alright, in this video what I want to do is add a way to get health, and I want to add an obstacle which I can jump on and it will give me health. So I'm going to I'm going to duplicate this egg because I want it to use a lot of the same moving that the egg does. So I'm just going to duplicate the egg, right click duplicate. But I'm going to change the sprite, so I'm just going to go into the egg costumes here and choose a new costume. And what should we choose to give us a little bit of health? Well, I think Cheetos would be a great way to get some health. And where did it go? Ah, there it is. I'll delete all the other ones, which I don't need. Delete, 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 delete. I just need the Cheetos, so there it is. Let's go into the code. So this has all the code, same code as the egg. So if I play the game, we can see it's moving at the same time as the egg. Okay, great. Well, I don't want it to do that. I only want it to move sometimes. So I'm going to put in a delay. So we go to control. And in control, we see wait for 1 second. Well, we could wait for 1 second, but I actually wanted to wait a random amount of time. So I'm just going to go to my operators, and I'll get a random number here. Here we go. Pick random 1 to 10. We'll put that in there. That's 10 seconds is too long. We'll say pick a random number between 1 and 3, and it will wait from 1 to 3 seconds. And so we'll put that there. And if we play it now, we can see that it's just sitting there and it's not moving. What I need to do is actually put another loop in here, because these instructions are just change x by -10, and then it's going to the end of this loop, coming back here, waiting again from a random 1 to 3 seconds. This is not quite what we want, actually. Okay, okay, first of all, let's rename this thing so that, oh, you can't rename these? Oh, you can rename it right here. Let's call it Cheetos. Cheetos give us health. Perfect. Switch costume to egg A. I guess we can leave it as that for now. We're going to use the repeat until. So I'm going to go into control and we get repeat until. And so I want to basically repeat until. So I want the Cheetos to move like this until when? Until it gets to the end here, at which point I would like it to go back to here, wait for a random amount of seconds, and then like move like this again. So basically I want to repeat until it's in this location, which is XY 196 -1. No, I guess it's this position. So I have to put in this position here. So what I'm going to do is put x is less than x position. Let's see, x position is down here until my x position is less than wherever this is, which is let's see, -194. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to put this whole thing, everything except for the wait, so all the movement, I'm going to put it right there in this repeat until, and then put this back in my forever loop, and we'll try that again. So the egg's moving, the Cheetos are moving, we didn't see it reset. Let's try that again. Ugh. I'm so bad at jumping games. Okay. It didn't reset back to the position. Why is that? It doesn't do. Oh, it's because I have this condition here. X position is less than -194. This one right here was the old like condition, I guess. Yeah, actually -240. Maybe I'll change it to -240. So I still need this one. So let me put that, I'll get rid of that then. And I'll put this instruction. Okay, so I want to do that before it's gonna wait a random time. Is that right? Yeah. In fact, I don't even need that one then. Throw that one away. Okay, so just to review, I've got rid of the, put it back to original position, which was down here, and I've put this instruction up here. Okay, let's try. Okay, so there it is. Great. Now I don't want to see it there waiting all the time, so I'm just going to make it disappear by going to looks, and then I have hide and show. And so I'm going to hide it at first, and then I'm going to show it when it's time to move, which will be after the waiting is done. So I'll put a hide there and a show there, and let's see how that works. See the egg. I don't see the Cheetos. There's the Cheetos. The Cheetos disappeared, and there we go. Perfect. Great. At this point, it's time to put in my health, and so let's make a health variable first. Make a variable health for all sprites, yes, and we'll say okay. And there's my health, and we'll set my health to 1 at first, and then it's gonna like increase every time I touch the Cheetos. Okay, so let's go to the dock, and this is where I'm setting up all my variables, and we're gonna set health to 0. No, we'll set health to 1. Okay, and then when the duck and Cheeto touch each other, then that's where my health is going to increase. So I'm gonna the last one, yeah, we'll put it in here. When the Cheeto touches the, oh, actually, I have this here. I'm gonna just get rid of that. This is the code from the egg. I don't need it for the Cheetos, because the Cheetos is not, you know, ending my game. So we'll just put that away. Okay. So we need to see if they're gonna touch. So we get an if, and we want to go to sensing to get the touching the duck. Yep. So if we're touching the duck, then our health is going to increase. So change health by 1. Okay. So where are we gonna put this? I think we need to put this inside the repeat, or is it gonna be inside the forever? I believe it's gonna be inside the repeat, so we're gonna go inside the repeat here. Okay, and so let's give that a try. Keep an eye on the health variable, and let's see if it increases when we touch the Cheetos. And in fact, it did. It increased to 2. Let's try that again. It increased to 13 this time. What's going on? My health is at 15. That's not quite what we want. So what's happening here is that because this is repeating very quickly, like multiple times a second, that means the change health by 1 is also happening multiple times a second. I think after we gain our point of health, we're just gonna hide this so that it's no longer exists. So let's get a hide from looks, and yeah, after you change the health, we're hiding. Okay, let's try this again. And it died. So our health is now 2, and the Cheetos disappeared. That's good. Let's try that again. I'm just gonna make my jump like nice and high so that I don't keep dying. It's kind of annoying. Okay, Cheeto disappeared. Health is 2. Health is 3. Cheeto disappeared. Okay, so it looks like that is working just fine. So next thing I need to do is that if I'm hit by an egg, then instead of dying right away, it's gonna see what my health is and decrease my health by a point. And then if my health is super low, like 0, then I will die. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? Well, let's see. So we're gonna work on this one right here. I'm just gonna take it out so we can see it a little better. Oh, now we can't see it at all. Okay. The touching egg set game over to true. That's no longer going to be the case. We're going to have some kind of system whereby if we're touching the egg, we're going to lose health. Okay. So if touching egg, and let's go another if, I think. Actually, we're going to try this new one. If, then else. So if this thing is true, then we're going to do whatever is in the first slot. If this thing is not true, then we're going to do whatever is in the second slot. Okay, so we'll grab our touching egg. And if it's touching the egg... no, sorry. We'll leave that there. We'll assume we are already touching the egg, but we need to worry about the health. So depending on what the health is. So we'll say less than. And we'll get our health. So if our health is less than, 1, then we're going to die. So then that's going to set game over to true. But if our health is not less than 1, so in other words, if our health is like a bigger number, then we're going to just lose health. Okay, so we're going to go change health by a -1. All right. Yeah, so this makes sense. If my health is really low, then I'm going to die, I'm going to game over. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose health. Okay, let's put that back in there, and let's put this back in the forever loop, and let's see what happens. Okay, my health is 2. Okay, now my health is 0, and I'm still alive. If I then hit the thing, then I'm dead. So why did my health go so low so quickly? I only hit 1 egg. Okay, let's try that again. Let's get my health up a little by eating a few Cheetos. Okay. So my health is 3. My health is 4. Let's hit an egg, and yeah, it looks like I'm losing 3 health every time I hit an egg. So why is that happening? Well, it's the same as why I was gaining so much health before. It's because I'm in this forever loop, and like this health decreasing by 1 is happening like multiple times. I only want it to happen once. In this case, I don't want to delete the egg. Actually, do I want to delete the egg? Will that work? Okay, let's try hiding the egg. I'm not sure if this will work. Hide. Here we go. And right here. And then we want to show it again. No, this is not going to work because in this one, right, I have this repeat until thing. I don't have that here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a new variable. We'll call it, say, health decreased. And for all sprites, sure. Okay. Health decreased. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set it at first, as we do with most variables. Health decreased, and we're going to set it to false because I have not decreased my health. And then we're going to come down here and change health by -1. I'm only going to do that if my health decreased is false, this variable that I just created. Okay, so I'm going to put an if, and I'm going to just put it right in here. No. yeah, I guess like this. Yeah, around the change health by -1. And in here, I'm going to have if and equals, and that's going to be my health decreased. And if that equals false, then I'm going to change my health by -1. And then I'm going to also set health decreased to true. So theoretically, what's going to happen is I hit the egg, and before I decrease my health bar, I'm going to check if this variable is false. If it is false, then I will go ahead and decrease my health bar, and then I'm going to set that variable to become true. And then when it loops again, 1 split second later, same egg, I'm going to say health decreased equals false. Well, no, that's no longer true because it's true. I've changed it over here. So I will not lose any more health. Let's see if this works. Okay, I have 3 health right now, so let's see. Aha, I hit an egg and in fact only lost 1 health. Perfect. But the problem is I'm hitting a lot of eggs here and my health is not going down. That's because I have to reset my health decreased variable to become false again. And when should I do that? Probably when my egg resets back to the beginning. So that's in the eggs. And where does it reset here? I guess it's like right here. Go to 196 -139. So I'm going to set my health decreased to false. And we'll try that again. And this time, okay, my health is 3. I'm going to hit an egg, 2. Okay. 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. That's working just as I want. All right, so that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.